Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news updates. BIAFRA agitators not responsible for criminalities in the southeast. ODINKALU say as he submits his final committee report to Governor Soludo. Yes, now the committee set up by the Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, in April 2022 to help address rising cases of insecurity, agitation, and other challenges in the state near southeast. They have submitted their report. Yes. Now the committee was headed by a renowned human rights activist, ODINKALU, while BIANCA OJUKWU served as the secretary of the committee. Yes. Now, shortly receiving the report at the government house in Awka on Wednesday, Governor Chukwuma Soludo commended the chairperson of the committee, talking about ODINKALU, a professor, for his dedication and the historic nature of the report, according to a statement by the governor's spokesperson, Christian Aborime. The governor promised to carry out swift action based on the committee's recommendations and hinted on plans to dissolve his cabinet into subcommittees in analyzing and implementing the recommendations. Now, Professor Chukwuma Soludo stressed that the report has the potential to serve as a national framework for addressing security challenges, just as he expressed concern about the impact of crime and violence on young people. Yes. Now, the committee chairman, Professor ODINKALU, yes, when he was presenting the report, he thanked the governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, for entrusting them with the task. Yes, he said that the biggest structural factor in violence is the political economy of land, not the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the East Militant Wing, the Eastern Security Network. He said, while Lagos State is gaining land, Anambra is losing land due to ecological pressure, crisis in leadership, and impunity. The professor continued to say that they surveyed 66 communities in the state, documenting cases of traditional rulers, security agents, president general, and community members who have disappeared and remain missing. Yes, Mr. ODINKALU said there was a need to end the use of the use of the term unknown gunmen, especially by the media. Yes, he also called for development of a 25-year security strategy to reform community governance and establish an agency for the protection of victims and accountability for violence. Now the secretary to the state government, Solo Chukwulobelo, members of the Anambra State Executive Council, secretary of the Peace Committee, Mrs. BIANCA OJUKWU, and representatives of the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, were present at the event. Yes, that's the presentation of the committee report, the final report of the committee, headed by Professor ODINKALU, a renowned human rights activist. So now they say, look, the issue of agitation is not the cause of the insecurity in the southeast. You have seen it now. So it has led to rest all these talks about Biafra agitation causing insecurity. So anybody, whether the person is in the southeast or outside the southeast or outside Nigeria, talking about the Biafra agitation causing insecurity in the southeast, you have seen it now. A committee thorough investigation, a detailed job since 2022. They started this work and they submitted it in 2024. It's a detailed, painstaking job. They have said it. Biafra agitation not responsible. Not responsible. Say impunity causing the whole problem. Governance issue, ecological problem, and what have you. Politics and a lot of things he mentioned. But he said the IPOB not responsible. BIAFRA agitators not responsible. Senate say those who are calling on non-government should stop using that term on non-government. We have been saying it. Who are the non-government? Who are the non-government if not those people who say they are secret police because they want to undermine Biafra agitators? They want to incriminate them. They carry evil propaganda, demonic propaganda. Yes, you have propaganda that is subtle, propaganda that is benign. But this kind of propaganda they used to do, this one is wickedness. They will go and they will carry out evil activities, criminal acts, and they will come back and say, IPOB ESN. IPOB ESN. That one is criminal propaganda, demonic propaganda, devilish propaganda. That one is not benign at all. Yes. If anything is malignant propaganda. So that is it. The Biafra agitators, you have been absolved of all this propaganda, that you are responsible for the crime and criminality in Anambra and in entire southeastern states. No. So agitation for a separate state, or agitation for Biafra, or restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra continues. Yes, we have been saying it. This group, the IPOB, they are noble group. Look, this group, they are benign. Yes, innocuous. They are just asking for a freedom. Yes, freedom. Their own freedom. That's all. So, and the government, the military, the police, and other agencies of government, they are the one causing the whole problem in the zone. So we appreciate Professor Chidi ODINKALU. We appreciate the wife of the former Biafran warlord, talking about Mrs. Bianca OJUKWU. You guys did wonderful job. Yes, because we're on ground. We have been saying all these things. They will carry everything, keep hip for IPOB and ESN. Today they will call BLA. So the group have said it. The committee have submitted their report, final report, absolving ESN, absolving Biafra agitators, absolving them from all these things, all the crime and criminalities in the southeast. Yes. So let us see, what the police, the DSS, the army will say again now. Yes, this is the report. It has come out, and today, Chukwuma have said they will study it, and make it a framework for national duties. So that is it. So hooray to all Biafran agitators. Hooray to all Biafrans. The struggle continues. Freedom